I think one of the other aspects of that Financial Times article implied, and so that leads to a more general question. Do you think how difficult is spying, espionage, and stealing of actual secret code and data from inside companies? How much of that is being attempted?
Code and data is hard, but ideas is easy. Silicon Valley operates on the way that top employees get bought out by other companies for a pay raise, and a large reason why these companies do this is to bring ideas with them. And in California, there's rules that like certain like non-competes or whatever are illegal in California. And whether or not there's NDAs and things, that is how a lot of it happens. Recently, there was somebody from Gemini who helped make this 1 million context length. And everyone is saying the next llama he went to the Meta team, is going to have 1 million context length. And that's kind of how the world works.
As far as like industrial espionage and things, that has been greatly successful in the past, right? The Americans did it to the Brits, the Chinese have done it to the Americans, right? And so on and so forth. It is a fact of life. And so like to argue industrial espionage can be stopped is probably unlikely. You can make it difficult, but even then, like there's all these stories about like, hey, F-35 and F-22 have already been like sort of like given to China in terms of design plans and stuff. Code and stuff like between, I say companies, not nation states, is probably very difficult. But ideas are discussed a lot, right? Whether it be a house party in San Francisco or a company changing employees, or the always the like mythical honeypot that always gets talked about, right? Like someone gets honeypotted, right? Because everyone working on AI is a single dude who's in their 20s and 30s. Not everyone, but like a insane amount of insane percentages. So there's always like all these like, and obviously.
So honeypotted is like a female spy approaches you and like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or male, right? It's San Francisco, right? But, as a single dude, I will say in his late 20s, right, is like, we are very easily corrupted, right? Like, not corrupted myself, but we are, right?
Everybody else, not me.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm too oblivious and I am not single, so I'm safe from one espionage access.
Yeah, you have to make sure to close all security vulnerabilities.